Hello everybody. Every time I like... Hi, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing fantastically. Welcome to stream, welcome to Final Fantasy Friday, where I play Final Fantasy and it's Friday. Nailed it. Nailed that one. You guys wouldn't have seen it coming. I had to explain it to you. Like, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have known. I forgot what I was going to say beforehand, but you know what? That's okay, because what really matters is that we're here, and Alizé's there, and Lisa's there. I don't know what she's looking for. What? Guys, what do you think Lisa's looking for? Is there anything over here? Do you think she's looking for anything in particular? Maybe she's waiting for someone to, like, pop by. Pop up. I want to be on top of that. Hold on, can I get... Sorry, we're distraction immediately. Is this possible to get on without flying? I discovered a new location apparently, which is also really nice. But can I get up here without flying, or do I need to have flying? Wait, maybe do you think I can climb on top of the thing and drop down? Probably not. But like, what if, you know? What if I just quit? I feel like this is probably the closest we'll actually get. Did I just go through that? Was that weird hitboxes? I've now made this my mission to get on top of this. Like, I don't... Could I wait for flying? Absolutely. However, I'm so close. However, I am so close. Okay, no, I need to be on this side. No, I need more speed than that. I need more speed. I need more speed. No. Wait, I've strayed too far from the vista? Wait, that seems to imply that they can just do it. Right? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Was there a point where, like, I actually, like, was in place? Because my chat's saying I arrived at a vista. Well, now I want to know. Can I trick the game into thinking that actually... Hold on a second. You know? What if it does not look like I can? Unless... Was it this way? I hit it at some point, and now I want to know how I did that. I refuse to give up. I give up. I give up. It was fun. It was worth a try. I have a feeling I actually need to fly, so we will do that at another time. Hello, Lise. I'm here to actually speak to you now. Wait, Aether Current? Aether Current? It's not the last one. Okay. I vaguely remember thinking that something was my last one, but I thought I already did that quest. I guess I did. I guess that was just me chilling out here thinking that I had. Okay, so what do we got? Samurai's at 63, all the rest at 64 except Dark Knight at 65. So we do this, we get, hopefully, Samurai to 64. 103,000. That's gonna be 206,000, which is gonna not be enough by like 40,000, so 30,000. Okay, that's fine. We'll get very close though. We'll get very close. And I think I want the Ruby Cotton Long Kill. Oh no, wait, no. No, this is, I'd want these because they're Conjurer, right? Right? What? 255? 265. I have a target. Target acquired, chat. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Oh. Do I need help? I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. What do you mean it's nothing that won't heal? That's it. Confirmed. Alizé is gonna die. She's gonna die. And it's all our fault. Anyway. Stupefied Senior. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but I fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I'd see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Yeah, well, you're welcome. It was all me, actually. I know you want to thank the Confederacy, but the Confederacy would not have helped you if it weren't for me. So, like, you know. Why am I helping him down there? Did he injure his foot? Oh, you're not Imperial. Is it over? How may be praised? I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Izaro to the ground, or kill us after making us watch your barricades in our homes before putting them to the torch. Well, good news, no. Good news, no. Okay, there's a Confederate over this way. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to climb... I'm grabbing that immediately. Where is it? Where is it? This little tiny little spot? I'll remember that. I'll remember that. I'll forget it entirely. Mark my words. Where is... Oh, there he is. I was like, where is the Confederate? Hello? Sir? I remember you. You're the one who saves me from Doman catches. Yep, totally. That was me. I remember that too, and I remember you. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. If you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Woo! Woo! Hi, Jose. Back already? What have you learned? I don't know, stuff, I guess. The tavern. In that case, we should find Lise and speak with him together. Oh, this is just cutscene. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like next quest, and then the next quest is to speak with him in the tavern, but whatever. Nothing makes a difference. But it doesn't. That freaking walk of ours. Also, where did Lise come from? She like ran off and now she's back.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
I was so busy. So busy.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor.
He's looking pretty badly bruised. Well, badly is relative. This game doesn't really do bruises that well.
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
We killed them. They've been slaughtered.
Fled.
Cowards.
They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming.
Cowards.
We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers.
I actually
That
wonder.
bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
I just turned my volume up. My headphones, but I don't know. Oh wow. I can adjust my freaking audio for my... Oh, and it won't affect stream? Sorry, I got distracted. Jam session, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How's your Friday going? Is it Friday for you? I don't know time zones.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add.
Good? I think that's good.
Suffice it to say,
Not
we
quite.
are prepared to be the subject
Soon.
of their
How's your
undivided
Thursday
attention
evening?
for the foreseeable future.
Hope it's gone well. Doma shall be free. I just tapped out of the freaking game, adjusted my audio, and now everything's bugged.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
You can come say hello and get absolutely jam session. You're more than welcome to.
Nay, little miss, all debts
If you just want to
are paid.
follow me around or
For
muck
by
around or
your
whatever while I
deeds,
do my little
many
thing,
still
go
live who
for it.
elsewise would not.
Go for it.
Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
I heard sounds and was wondering what my bird was getting up to. He is just chilling, eating seeds. bird Pika. He's doing great. He's fine.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
So, what's the next step,
Yansha
bud?
was the crucible
What are you doing?
of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there.
I've also maybe possibly forgotten who Yotsuyu is. Hold on, wait. Yotsuyu. I should know this name. Oh, fudge, the evil girl. Duh. It's fine. Names are easy, really. Honestly,
Remember
who forgets?
this.
Am I right?
Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Bye, friends. Thanks for doing the right thing after I, only requested it several times. That's fine, though. Want this one. Hold on a second. Oh my god. No wonder my game was so quiet for such a long time. Okay. We figured things out. It's fine. Ooh, oh my god, so many blue quests. Oh my god, where did they come from? Why are they level 60? What? Where? Wait! Okay, hold on. Heaven Sent. This looks like an important... Brother. Right, I am constantly adjusting my audio so I don't murder my ears. Who are you? Is that gonna... Wait, that's gonna give me enough experience to level up. Heaven Sent. This vexed villager is keeping watch of the ocean with a growing sense of dread. Oh my goodness! That was a giant freaking... that was a giant mount. Hello there. Oh, fudge, I wasn't reading chat. Where's that blasted boat? It should have been here by now. Ah, fudge, I misclicked. Sorry, didn't see them. My daughter is late returning from Kugano, you see. And I thought I'd come and look for her. I can't imagine the Confederacy giving her trouble. She's always been good about putting money aside for Ruby Tithe. Oh gods, what if the Red Kojin caught sight of her? My dear sweet Shahumi. She only meant to bring home a bit of old furnishings to give comfort for our village. I didn't know what I'd do if anything would happen to her. I know this is sudden. But you have the look of a woman who can handle a bit of danger. Would you be willing to look for my daughter? She should be traveling. Promise I can. Mount scale play race size. So fair, I just did not expect a giant red blob. You know? I didn't even catch what it was. It was just giant and it was red. But I do really love how they scale though. It's really nice seeing like a tall like race on their like big mount and then my tiny little Lalafell with the same mount but like baby sized. That's very cute. However, I also think it would be rather humorous if I could see tiny little Lalafell on giant mounts and giant races on tiny mounts just for fun. It would be kind of funny. Also, oh my god. Look at that cute doggo. Look at it. I assume this is you, Jam. If it's not you, I'm just staring at some random person's doggo. Where am I searching for this? Oh god, all the way over there? I have to go all the way back? Okay, well, we'll pick up these other quests first. Yes? Hello there. It me. Welcome in. Did you want to join the party just for the following purposes, or are you good to just be chill solo? Because like I'm not fussed. Would I like a taxi? Not quite yet. I'm gonna pick up some of the quests around here first, like the main quest, which is a question mark, and then the blue quest, and then maybe a taxi afterwards would be helpful. But until then, let's go. I'm ignoring you, Gesetsu. I have another quest to pick up. In order to partake this quest, you must first clear floor 50 of the Palace of the Dead. Gah! I knew that would come back to haunt me at some point. There is always a punishment. Okay, well, I'll do that later then, I guess. I guess that's it. 103,000. A silence in 3 parts. Why is this question mark there? You did well, Mimily. If it were... Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, may innocent souls, many innocent... I can't read today, I'm sorry. It is a Friday. It is hot. I am tired. I've had a long week. Reading is not on the agenda. Dark Knight solo powers of death to fluff. You know what? I fudging love Dark Knight. I would totally do it. I would do it. I would do it too. Don't tempt me. I don't know how long it would take to go from floor 1 to 50. But like now that I know there's like an actual fudging quest chain behind it, I need to do it to unlock content. Maybe next week. Maybe I set aside a stream to do it. It's pain. I don't
the
care.
Disciple of the Hand job. Right, yes. That one.
Retsky, hi. Horrible timing. Because of questionable sound effects. How are you doing, Retsky? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. It is a Friday. It took you 30... I think it's a floor 50? You said stream when, not put aside the rest of your life when. Like, I was under the assumption it'd take like a stream. Maybe 2, possibly 3. 30 hours! That's like 10 streams. It's not even worth it. At least not if I do it solo. You know what, Retsky? I can rope you into this. You can get up to floor 50. You don't need to finish Realm Reborn to do that. I'll rope you into it, Retsky. You call me a coward, I'll bring you down with me. I'll bring you down with me. Do it. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls have suffered terrible fates. So it will take little days. Yeah, look. Maybe we don't do it solo. I never play games with you. That's not true. It's not never. It's just I don't have time to do anything. We should organize a time though to like continue the Borderlands playthrough. I think we should get back to that at some point. And then also the Diablo, fudge. I don't know how it's pronounced. Diablo. We should do that as well at some point too. And I know I'm saying this as if it's up to you to like organize it. I know it's up to me to organize it. I'm just saying like I'm acknowledging I should like think about a time to do those things. Maybe like once a week, put some time aside to fudging plan in something. I could totally do that. I could do one day. I could put aside 1 day a week for like in the schedule. Because I'm doing 1 day a week for Final Fantasy. I can do another day a week for that. And then Akai's just whenever the fudge Akai wants to. Actually, that's a lie. Akai always wants to. I need to chase up Akai. I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Like 115 hours of solid 1 to 200. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. We're not going to 200. We're going to 50. Eventually, at some point. No promises. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it'd be you. Truly yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It'll be an honor to travel with you again. Oh, thanks. Guess that's so I appreciate. Guess that's you. Let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Youngsia and my countrymen away. There's a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. What? A tunnel? What do you mean? The fudge you mean there's a tunnel? Oh. Oh my, wait, hold on. Jam session. I'll actually send the invite. You don't have to join if you don't want to, but I'm sending it to you. The taxi will have to wait. I can pull a sword from a stone, and I am going to do that first. There is a sword from a stone to be pulled, and pull it I shall. Probably, unless it tells me I need to do something else as well, which would be quite unfortunate. You know, that's not now. I don't care, I'm pulling a sword from a stone. Also, thank you for the mentor bonus. We love to see it. You haven't done this quest? We can do it together then. It'll be great. We'll have a fantastic experience. You see this guy? He's a Kojin and he's slender. And he's a man, presumably. I actually cannot do the Kojin people even have genders? I don't know. This is the other Aethernet current! Wait, how have you not? No, you definitely have done this quest because you can fly in this area, right? She shall. If you can fly, you must have done it because this is an Aether current. You have to. You skipped Stormblood. Oh, so you technically haven't done any of these quests. Oh my god, I can't believe the jam session in my chat right now used a skip and hasn't experienced the critically acclaimed expansion Stormblood. something insert copy pasta here. Therefore, it isn't said you don't like it. Look, that's very fair. However, and this is probably going to be super controversial. I enjoyed the opening 4 hours more than I've enjoyed the rest of it. Oh my god, Gretzky, she shall. What a fudging pronoun. Love it. 10 out of 10. And a disposable compliment. So fair. Look, you do you. Just like, wow. You know? No, I'm kidding. It's so far away, but I cannot give up just yet. Wait, so if you do the skips, does that mean you can't do a single quest at all for like the entire like expansion and all of its side quests? Or does it only skip the main story quest lines? Slowly chipping through, nice. Yeah, see, I mean, look, I'm the type of person who will play through everything in a game. I will not, obviously I've skipped a lot of the side quests and stuff because I don't want to overlevel myself like hell and I want to use them to go back and like level up later on, but like, I don't think I'm going to do that with this character. I've got another character I play off stream and I want to do everything on that character. I mean, every side quest, every blue, every dungeon, every raid, every trial, every freaking main story mission. I want to do the whole lot. Not on stream because I do not have the time for that. We've seen 6 streamers play through Stormblood and you're watching me in another. So you know the story. Okay, you know the story. You're just like, not for me. I don't want to do that. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Except you're touching it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a visitor. Your footsteps are so light I could not hear you approach. Are you calling me? I'm a lower fella. Yeah, that's fair. I could use the assistance of one as nimble as yourself. Oh wow, there is a literal sword in the stone. I thought it was a metaphor. Do you see that sword protruding from the large boulder up there? I must find a way to procure it that I might accomplish my dreams. Like all the others, I want so desperately to explore the surface in search of treasure. To do so, however, I must first prove to the village elders I'm worthy of embarking upon such excursions by retrieving that sword. So buddy, I don't even know your name. Let me get this straight. You were sent on a quest to get the sword and return it yourself. And what you're doing is giving up and asking someone else to do it for you. Now, if I had $1 for every time I came across such a similar quest in a video game, I would have $2. This type of quest, very similar to it, was also in Star Wars The Old Republic. If you pick the Jedi starting area in Tython, you come across an apprentice or a pupil or like whatever the fudging new baby Jedi are. And he was literally given a quest to meditate and search for meaning. And when he's found that meaning, lift up a rock with the Force and that will prove his worth. And what does he do? He asks someone else to do it for him. And now in that quest, he was expected to fail the test anyway because they'd never expected him to actually achieve said enlightenment to meditate and lift said rock. It was a fudging, he was set up to fail. So if in this quest, this Kojin was also set up to fail, I'd have those $2 and I will take them and I will shove them in your face. But no, I agree. Pulling a sword from a stone is no basis for government. Go tell that to, I don't know, the Merlin, Sir Camelot, whatever the fudge. I don't fudging know the actual basis of the story, or like I don't actually know. Tell it to them. Did he do it? No. He got impatient, asked me to do it for him. I then did it. His mentor came by and said, "Wow, you got someone else to lift the rock," and then turned to me and said, "I don't know how you lifted the rock. You must be incredibly strong with the Force. He wasn't even meant to do it." So then I was meant to be like, wait a minute. You gave him a test that he was meant to fail, and the dude was like, yeah, well, too bad, or something. I don't remember. King Arthur, thank you, Redsky. I've been told several times I need to watch Monty Python. And I've acknowledged this several times to said people, and then gone on to do exactly not that, and watch nothing. I'm actually gonna be honest, I'm just thinking about it now, all the like King Arthur / Merlin / Camelot, like that particular type of like medieval fantasy like shows or books based on that particular story, I've never liked. I haven't liked a single one of them. And I don't know why. It's a whole mythology. I know. I'm well aware. And every single one I've tried around that same particular story, I've just not enjoyed. Anything British is not... That is not what I'm saying, and I can guarantee that is not true because oh god, I'm gonna out myself here and I'm gonna be judged. I really like Doctor Who and Sherlock. I'm one of those. I'm basic. I know, I'm basic. That's it, that is all. Thank you for coming. James Bond? I actually don't know if I've seen a James Bond movie. I've seen Jason Bourne. I think I saw a Jason Bourne movie. I've not seen a James Bond movie. I only mentioned Jason Bourne because it's also a spy with the initials JB. You know, because oh my god, wow, they actually even copied the initials. That's so funny. I just processed that. Anyway. My comrades have given me advice on how I might reach, but every time I get close, I lose my footing and end up tumbling into the waters below. Could you perhaps do me a favor by demonstrating how I might get there? Oh, so he still wants to do it himself. He just wants to see someone else do it, so that way they can, like, present the solution, and then he'll just, like, follow in their footsteps. I mean, I guess that's, like, not fully giving up. It's, like, half giving up? I don't know. Completely different styles. Oh, no, the movie's a completely different style. Like, I've never seen a James Bond, I don't think, but I know the style is very different. I just, like, I thought they only, like, had the similarities being spy movies about super spy. And then I realized, oh, wait, actually, they've got the initials too. I thought it was funny, that's all. I just thought that was funny. I wasn't saying they were copy. Oh my god, that waterfall's so loud. Hello there. I see you have your mining operation. Can I look? Oh. Hold up, this is a shortcut? You mean to tell me I've been running up this whole fudging pathway every time? Okay, maybe I've only done it twice, not the point. Do you spy that large plateau jutting out to the cave walls over there? Can you begin by jumping over it? I needed the exercise. You must demonstrate that the code in this feat can be accomplished without the use of any outside help. Should you call upon a mount or fall into the water, you must start over from the beginning. That's so cool. Yeet! Ow. Hold on. Do I need a sprint? I guess we'll find out. No, I don't. Bam. I too can make it to the plateau, but it is from there that things become tricky. Every step must be taken with a calculated precision or you risk, like me, plummeting into the waters below. Yeet! Oh, fudge. Huh? Jump puzzles in Guild Wars 2. So, okay, I've actually never played Guild Wars. And, it's something that, like, I've considered a couple of times because I know it's a huge MMO and it's, like, one of the big MMOs a lot of people love. And, I mean, you know me. I love my MMOs. I've played so many. I've played World of Warcraft, SWTOR, ESO, Final Fantasy, fudging, there's another one that I can't remember off the top of my head. Interesting.air. Oh, New World. That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but, like, New World as well, which I didn't really like. That's not the point. I tried old school RuneScape as well. Old school RuneScape. But didn't like it because, oh my god, that game was far too grindy and everything needed a subscription to do all the fun quests. So, like, screw that, you know? Liam O'Brien is every male NPC. You're just giving me more reasons to play it. Wait, Retsky, did I tell you I named an NPC in my D&D game Liam O'Brien? Because I panicked and I didn't have a name ready and my family asked me for an NPC's name. And I was like, it's Liam. And they were like, Liam who? And I was like... O'Brien. They didn't get, no, of course not. Of course not. They didn't have a clue who it was. They also spelled his name wrong. It's fine. Wait, do I have to go all the way back up again? I succeeded, and he's like, cool, thanks, you showed me that I can jump there, but I won't jump there, though. It's, you know what's really funny? They actually convinced themselves that the nickname they gave that same NPC was their actual name. Like, okay, so here's the story. This NPC was, like, really annoying and bothering them. Because, like, all that... So, Retsky, I told you about the quest, and I think we even played that quest. You know the quest about, that I made up that we did the one session of? Back in, where there was that city, and there was... You had to recover, like, an ancient book on necromancy or something, and, like, the whole city was undergoing, like, a big knowledge celebration. And there were, like, bookstores and markets and, like, trades, like, everywhere. Like, you know that one shot I played with, like, Beth and you and I think it was Pumpkin? So, I ran that with my family first. That was the one where they did the massive prison breakout. Yeah. Exactly the one. Exactly the one, Retsky. Yeah. So, because they started the prison breakout and they got themselves caught up in this fudging underground, like, religious cult sect thing. Because there was that underground book trade, and it was like, they started a civil war, but basically, the long story short, they got themselves into a mess, and because the people of that, like, religion of those followers appreciated that they broke out all of their allies out of the prison break, and they were like, oh my god, you're an ally. Like, they kept asking my party for favors. So there was this one NPC who just kept asking them, hey, I need you to do something else for me. Can you do something else for me? Hey, can you do this? I really need you to do this. And they got really, like, they did what he asked. But they got really annoyed at him. They started calling him Knob. I don't know how it started. They called him that. And they kept calling him that for, like, the rest of the session. And then the next session. And the third session, they said, like, their final goodbyes to him. They finished their task and they're like, look, we're leaving. We're not coming back. Appreciate you for the payment, Knob, but goodbye. And the NPC was like, sorry, what? Like, my family straight up were like, what? And he was like, what did you call me? And they were like, isn't that your name? He's like, no, it's not my name. My family fudging convinced themselves this was his name because they kept calling him behind their back. So anyway, that's the story of how Liam O'Brien was born. Because they asked for a name after that. And I panicked because I didn't think they'd actually ask. I was just like, yeah, they'll just come up with a name for him. They can just call him that, it's whatever, I don't need to think of it. And then they called him that to his face and I was like, well, this is how it's gonna go then. I miss DMing. It's been far too long since I have, and I just don't have time anymore, but I want to do more sessions. It's like, ugh. They're so... When you have a stupid party, it's the most enjoyable, you know? I mean, having a competent party is great as well. But if they're stupid and still get things done and, like, don't completely ruin your entire life, it's like the best of both worlds, you know? The prison break sort of sucked, but, like, we dealt with that. It's more entertaining. Exactly, it's so much more entertaining when, like, they're stupid. Like, yeah, it will screw over your plans, and yeah, you'll have to come up with things you never would have ever expected, but, like, I kind of like that. I really like improv. I really like coming up with things. Yeah, you guys weren't... Yeah. I'm still traumatized by the... So, in my defense, it wasn't because I was bad at small talk. It was because you put me in a fudging weird situation. Well, what was I meant to do? One must tense all the muscles in their legs and push up from the rock to gain momentum. Wait, is he literally just describing jumping? Has this dude never jumped before? Dude's never jumped. And so he goes the opposite way instead of actually, like, completing the jump. I mean, it was absolutely part of it. It was absolutely part of it. I can fly! procession, are you proud of me? I have mastered flight! There's no way that's a real thing, though. I refuse to believe that's a real thing. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy I can freaking fly around the map. There are two things I need to do now. Obviously, number one is this quest, but number two is I need to go back to that, the Vista, I think. I'm actually gonna clear out the map too, may as well. It's the whole thing. I mean, I know, yeah, look, I know it's a thing. I was just really hoping it wasn't. But like, of course it would be. What's this little thing? What? Why is this island here? Barrier Isle. There's nothing here. Empty. This isle empty. Yeet. Wait, special recipes? Did I accidentally open this? I think I accidentally opened it. I did accidentally open it. I already know how to do this. What the hell? He could just squawk and he's fine. He's doing okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm level 64 with this now, so I can change to something better, like the White Mage. Oh, speaking of... Oh, shoot, hold on. Wait. Oh, that's worse? Oh, my... No, wait, because that's my old item. Never mind, we're fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. You cannot continue this quest until flying condition. Oh, this is a samurai only quest? Huh. Oh, no, you cannot proceed with the class or job that is different from when you accepted the quest. Okay. Is this like a relic weapon quest or something like that, guys? Because like, why would you need to be the same class? I'll go back and I'll pick it up again as a White Mage because I actually want to level my tank and healer like first. Hey, there we go. We've mapped the whole Ruby Sea. Let's go. This map has absolutely abysmal freaking aetherytes. It's got this one over here and this one here. That's it. I don't know why this one's locked. It's level 61. Is it a certain class only? Fishing. Oh my god, it literally has fishing in the name. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about me. I'm actually just so dumb. Yeah, no, I hate this freaking map. There's no aetheryte shard down here at all. There's like one over here and one up there. Like, the only two aetheryte shards in this whole fudging map are right next to each other. Who decided on that? Like, I can understand there not being one here because this is like anime territory and they never do that. But there's none over here. There's none over here. I mean, obviously this was like anime occupied, but it's not anymore. So it's just like, it's just a pain. It's just a pain. Okay, I'm gonna do this again, but with White Mage. Okay. Being the worst, he asked you to go search for her along the shore of Sakazu. Back we go, chat. It's such a fudging long way. It's such a long way. Watch as we go all the way down here, and they're like, "Oh, thanks for meeting me. I want you to go all the way up here." I don't know. If I have to go like back and forth in this wild freaking goose chase, I am going to cry. I'm gonna cry. That's it. Okay. The hell? Nothing down here? Now I want to go down here. We're taking a detour, chat. I want to see what's down here. There's nothing there. Wait, there's nothing down here. Oh, no, wait. This is one of the caves for the story. Yeah, okay. Never mind. There was something down there. I did it beforehand. I'm silly. I forgot. I forgot. Nah. I was really considering it. I was like, I could take that on. Please stay away. Not another step. I was come from Missouri in search of Shahumi. Missouri, you say? What's my father? He sent you to me? Yeah. My ship was attacked by the Red Kojin, but I was saved by this warrior of the blue. Would that we could have saved the cargo on board? Saved the cargo? Very well. What do you mean, very well? Sure, just like, don't mind if I do. Your kindness is greatly appreciated, but you cannot mean to go against the Red Kojin, not alone. And he's gone. You have to go after him. He was gravely injured by rescue. It would be suicide for him to face him in his condition. Okay. Beep beep. Is there? Hold on. Is there another event going on? The Moogle Trove is on the way. The Little Ladies seasonal event. The 17th. I don't know what that is, but it's a seasonal. I forget I can fly now. Hey guy, what up? I'm under attack. No. Wait, no, I didn't mean to. Hold on, wait. I've forgotten my rotation. It's a fudging white mage. I don't have a rotation, but I've already forgotten it. Oh, I thought I started charging my other thing. I didn't. Whoopsies. Wait! I targeted the wrong freaking enemy? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. This is the absolute worst. It's fine. What am I doing now? A weak attack. This says can only execute when Blood Lilies in full bloom. What the hell is Blood Lily? Am I missing an ability in my hopper? Action without cost. Sustain. Damage with potency 400 to all nearby enemies and restores own HP and those of nearby parties. Aren't these my Blood Lilies? Is there like a whole meter I'm missing? Healing Gorge. Age. I'm a little confused. That costs 1 blue. Wait, oh, that's a level 74. I forgot I started just putting things down on my hotbar even though I don't have them yet, just so I can start filling it up. I'm a little silly. I'm a little silly. I was putting things down in advance. Oh no. Why did I do that anyway? That makes no sense. How could I fall for such an obvious trap? You stupid. Thank you, warrior. No problem. I'm mostly a healer, but that's fine. Why have you come, woman? Don't be so aggressive. You're both gone for so long I began to worry. Do not misunderstand, I'm not angry. I meant only to say this place is dangerous. With the red are gone now and your cargo is safe. Everything is there, yes? 2 bags? You're gonna be like, actually, 1, she's just straight up like, 1, 2, I think that's everything. You need to count. I'm like in a mood today. Can you tell me the name of the gallant Kojin who rescued me? My name? Kabuto of the Blue. You brave hero, what is the name of the woman who rescued me? Meemily. I have much, but please let me repay both for your kindness. Meemily saved my life, for another repay my debt of gratitude would be a stain of my honor. Then at the very least, let me give you something. Most of these goods are worn or broken, but if there's anything to your liking, by all means. Broken? Repairing them is part of my training as a craftsman. Thankfully, the merchants of Kugane are willing to part with such wares for relatively little. Still, I hope there's something here that pleases you. What is this? It's so cute! Whether they knew he made it or how, fixing it was a challenge. Still, the children back home will love... I will love this! Girl was literally like, the children back home will love it. He's like, no, mine. Oh, that is a fine choice. It's a fine choice indeed. Far be it from me to deny the Kojin who saved me his reward. Dang it. Don't take that, dude. Leave it for the kids, for the children. Meet with me at the entrance to Tamamizu. There I'll present with a token of my thanks. Where the hell is Tamamizu? Is that the city that I traveled to by Aetherite? Certainly not the best of words, but his heart is pure and sword true. Thank you for your help. Delivering these should be easy on my own. Really? Okay. I'm not gonna question. Fudge it. I'll just fly there. Fly. I have a level 64 quest I should do as well. 63. Okay, I should do that. I turn in this quest. I go down to Giribanya. I do the White Mage quest. Pika sings so beautifully. I love him. Hi, Kabuto. Wait, like the Pokemon? Oh my god, guys, I nailed it. I'm so smart. Pika's so adorable. I love the hell out of him. Hey, Pika! You've come. Good. There you are. You disobeyed me to go and search for treasure again, didn't you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? Beverly, a welcome surprise. I hope Kabuto is not giving you too much trouble. Yeah, don't worry about it. I just saved his life. She saved my... Okay, then. So I wish to present her token of my gratitude. I did not realize you were acquainted. Perhaps I should take my leave. Wait, Kabuto, where are you going? What of your gift to Mimuli? So you did not come to speak with her? I was not even aware she was here. I came here searching for you. How many times must I tell you not to go to searching for treasure on your own? The Red are running amok in the Ruby Sea. You know this. Yes, I went alone, and yes, I was saved by Mimuli, but believe it was fate. It was together and rewarded me with a Karakuri puppet. I will not deny you a gifted fighter, but it would be foolish to mistake today's happenstance for good fortune. But I suppose you've done worse in more favorable situations. Wait. You have done worse in more favorable situations? That's not a compliment. That is actually the opposite of a compliment. Before we continue, I wish to add today's find to the treasure bowl. You seem puzzled. You must think he means to travel to the Isle of Zeki. Allow me to explain. As you're well aware, the Isle of Zeki has been home to the most prized relics of both the Red and Blue since time immemorial. The Red Garlet fiercely, they can no longer subsist on the plunder of the Imperials. Now they demand we join in their work as mercenaries and raiders. Naturally, we refuse, so they deny us entry to the vault. Rather than take up arms against our brothers, we've taken it upon ourselves to create a new treasure vault here in Tomomizu. To that end, we've devoted a great deal of effort to searching far and wide for treasures with which to fill our vault. If certain individuals would learn not to wander off on their own, I would take comfort in knowing that efforts are not wasted. The others would only slow me down. Dude, you'll die, and then what? And then you'll be like so slow, you'll be making no progress. Because you're dead. Saying. You'll have to forgive Kabuto, he's stubborn as his shell is thick, but you are not here to listen to our quarrels, let's make our way to the treasure vault. I'm gonna get some treasure. I'm gonna get some treasure. I'm also gonna keep yawning because I'm so freaking tired. I'm so sorry. Kabuto, you've returned. What wondrous treasure you've brought us today. Have you brought us? That was a question, not a statement. You can't possibly expect to fill the vault on your own. Such a task is too great even for you. Let us help, brother. Literally, just let them help. Like fudging jerk. I don't like him. I don't like him. I hope he dies. You've mentioned the puppet was cogent. Such details as craftsmanship. The Kami will surely be pleased with the treasure so fine. I don't know what this is, but I feel obligated to join in. You know, out of respect. Uh-oh. Kabuto of the Blue. Plot twist, it's fudging Hildebrand. What? Makura, was that you? What the hell? It moves?! No one walks alone, Kabuto. To turn your back on your brothers and sisters would be folly of the greatest order. It's Tsukumogami, O great divine spirits. We are humbled by your presence. We have a talking puppet. Chat. Raise your heads and be proud. You've done well to gather such a glorious bounty. But the task before you is too great for a single Kojin. Kabuto, you must lead your brothers and sisters. Lead them to ever greater treasures and prosperity. Watch him be like, no. You've been chosen, brother. I'm honored, truly I am. I swear on my honor our vault will overflow with riches, but I need no help to... Silence! You will form a company of treasure seekers, starting with her! I'm being voluntold. Yes, you with the short legs! Listen. There's more to me than short legs, okay? Short legs, short arms, short body, short hands, short height, just short in general. Please define one. There's no need to burden her with such insolence. You call yourself a warrior, but your prowess pales before the might of Mimoli. Was it not you who said it was fate that brought you together? How do you? You must accept that to which fate has bound you, Kabuto, and do so with all your heart. Dang. Get fudging told. Told. Henceforth, you and yours will be known as a divine circle. Who else shall join you in this endeavor? Well, there's Zukin, Makara, and Shika... Not even gonna try pronouncing that. I mean, that is if it isn't an inconvenience. I think they've always wanted to join. What do you mean if it's not an inconvenience? Where's your backbone? The duty placed upon you is both sudden and daunting, and your uncertainty shall be forgiven, but only this once. I love this little guy. I don't know who he is, but I love him. Until you've proven your resolve to be unbending and your mind focused, I will oversee your operations personally. And with that, our team is assembled. Let us set forth and seek out the untold riches of the realm that even the Red Coaching will burn with envy. God dang. Bad time? Bad time. What good timing too for the conversation to end, like, saying right this second. Society quest? This is we live in a society. cannot believe we live in society, chat. Okay. I'm gonna go get some water and stuff, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. As everyone who is not in an ad just watches these guys just like wave their hands around really cool and stuff. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hi, bye. I have returned. The blue Kojin are doing their thing and they're making contributions to the treasure vault. Yeah, this is how I say I'm back. I just jumped right into the game. So I know what I'm doing. How's everyone else? Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone had a nice break. The Divine Circle. Your reputation is increased to friendly. Oh. You may now purchase wares. You must first complete the main scenario quest to silence the big boss. Okay. The Kojin is divine. Ooh. Okay. I have no freaking clue what, like, I just unlocked, to be honest. This is probably just raised, yeah. Wait, rank reputation 3. Why have I reached rank 3? No items are available for purchase. Okay, you can get ventures here, you can get seafood here. Is that really it? Or do I just get, like, more if I do more quests? Yikes. Oh my god! You fell. I don't know if you noticed, but you took a big fall. You tumbled. You tumbled. You tumbled, Jen. Anyway. I'm just like looking what the quests are. I'm not gonna do any of them. But they could be good sources of experience if I end up like running out of well, experience, I guess. Okay, well, until then though, we have Yangzhou to go to, which is super cool. This is a brand new area. You ready to go on a journey, Jam? You ready to go on a journey? I'm going on a journey. And I can actually leave through these now because I can fly! Then I'm realizing it was probably quite inefficient to like go through that loading screen and go actually no, you know what, it's probably faster than like running all the way back. Oh my god. I know I'm going the exact wrong direction, but seeing this like giant thing at night as it glows, it looks so beautiful. Stunning even. Also, jeez, oh my god, that still goes up so high. I want to know what this is about. Well, like, why is this tower so fudging ginormous? I must say, seeing this zone from the air makes it so much more pretty than it does on the ground. Because on the ground, this zone fudging sucked. I honestly really, I don't know if this is like a controversial take, whatever. Freaking hated this zone. Is that a legit question? Which one? Which question? What the tower is? I know the tower was like mentioned at some point. The tower, yeah. I know it's important for some reason or other, and I think it was probably briefly explained, but I also don't want spoilers, so if it wasn't explained, don't tell me. I know that's very vague and not at all helpful, so do with that what you will. Or won't. Do with that what you will or won't. Why do I have a Discord message? Are you important? It does not involve main story quest. Yeah, but if it involves side quests, I still won't want to know. But thank you though, Jan. Like, my initial idea... Oh. Hold that thought.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe.
Okay, Red Marine Commander, if that even is your real name.
Mayhap no worries, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts.
Uh-oh.
And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
These guys are gonna get killed.
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
She literally just got, like, appeared. She just appeared. We've not seen her all stream. The moment she shows up, you're back. I'm sus at Uretsky. I don't believe this was a coincidence. You know what the odds of that are? Fudging low.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion?
Sus.
What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required?
I hope the game went well.
Solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
Someone's a little salty.
Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Now, she's either going to kill all three of them, or she's going to take their legs. Or their arms. Gretzky, I swear to God.
Wait, my lady!
Oh, jeez. That is so brutal, though. See, that doesn't teach anyone a lesson, though, does it? What lesson does that teach? No one was witness to this.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release.
Okay, controversial opinion. Maybe there's no joy in it because you didn't do the killing. Maybe you should get your own hands dirty next time.
There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such causing could not satisfy me half so well as a single doorman.
You can, no, you can't. And would you even want to, Redsky? Would you even want to, is the other question. That is a nice sword, though. I want that sword. No, yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
You know, I'm really hoping that's just been sitting in the vault gathering rust this whole time. Not gathering dust, gathering rust. So that way when she picks it up and uses it in her inevitable fight against me, it just shatters mid-fight and she dies. That would be really, like, that'd be karma, right? Why does this dude look so concerned? Look at those eyes.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Oh my god, is he doing this to make up for something that he did wrong? As punishment?
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump!
Oh!
If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Honestly? Fretsky, I swear to God. Honestly, I'm surprised he even brought up the question. Like, that was fudging risky move, dude. That was a risky move. Straight up being like to your superior, hey, when can I go back? When can I like leave? I want to go home. Like, bro.
Back by unpopular demand. Me!
Okay, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I also love how she just refuses to bend over and pick up the sword herself. Lazy, fudging. You're making the heavily armored guy with a giant fudging shield and hammer on his back do it? Would also like to go home. But hey, at least it's a... Hold on, here's a question. Do you work Friday nights, or are your Friday nights considered the weekend? Or do you work Sunday nights instead? Like, which is considered weekend and which is considered weekday? How do night shifts work? But it implied that she's... I know, Redsky,
I remember
I
the
know.
silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Weekends are Saturday, Sunday. Yes, okay, weekends are in fact Saturday, Sunday. You are correct. But like, does that, like, when does it count for night shift? Is it the time you start your shift?
Another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle.
This looks pretty.
I'll never forget the sight.
Like, is
Or the
Friday
anger I
night,
felt that
you
day.
still do a shift because it starts Friday night? Or do you do the shift Sunday night because it counts as the Monday? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Life, liberty, hope. So much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land.
Okay, so it's based on when the shift
No one
starts.
said
That's
a
what I
word.
wanted to know. You couldn't. Because I was like, yeah, okay, you like, technically you work a Friday night because it starts on Friday, but then I was like, wait, but then, like, you continue your shift and your shift finishes Saturday morning. Like, is it based on when the shift starts or the shift ends? Like, when does it count weekend? You work weekends. No, that doesn't fudging help either way. So you'd still work a freaking Saturday and Sunday night regardless. Also, ooh, this place looks so pretty. And there's that giant shield over there. Yes, this is far enough. Here we prefer... I don't know what that was, I'm so sorry. Here we proceed further. I should speak of Yangxia and what became of her, of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. I did think you didn't work weekends, and that odd reason is because most people don't work weekends if you have office jobs. Like, you do. You literally have an office job. Why would I think that you work weekends? You want to show me something? Okay. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned should I be? And we should be glad to hear it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here on the road out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting voiceover was no less merciless than their master. Without warning, her men would march into villages in search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. Then as quickly as they had come, they left. Be right back. You cannot, I mean, you can and you did, and you probably will continue to do so in the future, but you cannot come in a chat, say you want to show me something, and then immediately leave. Satisfied the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yangxia. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? Sorry. The village of Namai lies to the west, though I doubt the Imperials are present. Let us proceed with caution. Oh my god, I love the samurai. I love the samurai fit. I need a better fudging... I need a better, freaking white mage fit, because I hate it, actually. It's bad. I don't like it. Part of me is like, explore everything. Unlock all the places on the map. Just unlock all the new areas. But the other part of me is like, I can do that when I have flying? That's the wrong. So where is this location? No information to display. It's a new map. Yangzhou. So it probably just hasn't unlocked on this. Unless I can fly already. Nope. Worth a shot though. Worth a shot. Okay. New location discovered. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I just realized I have a fudging tenth of the HP of fudging jam session over here. And like, so fair. Look, this place looks so beautiful. I actually really love it. I'm gonna grab this, and I think I might just do my white mage quests. Maybe? There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmon. Persimmons? I actually don't know how to pronounce that. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Level 64. Okay, so immediately we're gonna grab the... I think we're gonna grab the helmet? I need to check what my Dark Knight gear is. There's no way my Dark Knight is still using level 210. Oh my god, it might be. There's no way it's still using level 210. Oh my god, it is. Okay, well then I need that immediately. Pika? Why are you begging for attention, baby? Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Meanwhile, venture closer if you would and confirm there are no soldiers lurking about. What do I have to do? You're over here talking about how prudent you are and how cautious, and yet you won't even do it yourself. You'll ask someone else to do it for you. How cautious is that? You're relying on someone else's word, not your own? Not cautious. The blue gear gets me to 66 before gear outranks it. Well, that one didn't. Oh, no, okay, I see what you mean. The 270 gear will. Of which I have this one here, right? But my other gear I don't have at 270. Like, these I do, so they'll get me pretty far. But, like, these ones are not. Because I didn't get all the way up to 270. I didn't do all the, I didn't do all the poetics or what, like, the currency for the high tier weapons for the previous thing. So, I'm a little behind, you know? Baby. For shame! I know, I'm so sorry. I've been doing story quests only on this character. Bye! I know, how horrible of me. I agree. That was so wrong. And I will probably be punished at some point, somehow. Maybe by Yitsuyu and make Retsky jealous.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
I don't see a single one. I see a double! Sorry, bad joke is bad. You cry at the prices for gear, don't tell me that. It's okay though, my gear comes from leveling. It's fine. Nodders.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
Your bruises disappeared rather quickly, sir. What's your secret?
I'm going too.
And they're both dead.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me.
Oh boy.
We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Listen, I'm not like judging him or anything, but that sounds so incredibly intimidating. Is that a wolf?
Isn't that the general?
Lord Gorsetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
Well, at least I know him. That's a wolf man! They're dog people?
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
Do you think the Garleans absolutely spread lies and falsities about him? They probably believe he sold them out. He's in rough condition, Retsky, no!
Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
I don't think he realizes just how bad this is.
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Oh, okay. They don't think he did anything. They just know that the Garleans will, like, murder everyone if they find out he's here.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
Uh-oh. This kid looks like he's about to paddock hard.
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
He has no idea.
What? What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me, now!
interesting, oh, they're all crying. They think their lives are over. They think they're all dead. They're like, that's it. We're gonna be killed. Maybe. Chat, you know how hard it is? You know how hard it is right now to have an amazing baby bird who just doesn't want to do anything except spend time with you? Look at him. Okay, you can't really see him very well, I realize that. Anyway, this is your mandatory bird scritching part of the stream. I think I need to get you some new toys. I don't think you like the ones you have right now, do you? You don't play with them. What's up, youth? I know you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Is of Nemai, a father like my father, a father like my father before me, a farmer like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you, we all do. Lord Cayenne's retainer and leader of the rebellion Gesetsu, notorious fugitive wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? Dude literally has no idea. He's like, oh, that's silly. Don't worry about that. No? I am hardly the first man to earn the eye of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Nemai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one, and then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Yeah, look, I don't blame him. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know I cannot leave things as they are. Now I shall respect his wishes. We must continue towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There's a secret entrance to the north by way of a small spring. I will show you. And what makes you think that secret entrance is still there, has not been discovered, and is not, like, boarded up, and/or watched, monitored? First, we're gonna have a talk to this merchant. See what they sell. What are their wares? Sell those. 265. God, they're so expensive though. For literally no reason. What else do you have? Tools? Which I can't use anyway because I'm not high enough level. Battlecraft. I kind of just want to like try on all the different white mage type things. Oh, that's right. I forgot that just looks like a normal like this is the set. This is the lame set from the lame base game that I'm very upset about, to be honest. Ooh, I want to know what the crafting gear sets look like here. This one I don't really like that much. This one's giving me like Final Fantasy VII vibes. I don't know why. I don't know why. And then these are earrings and stuff like that. Right, purchase items. Dark matter, the greens I don't know how to pronounce, so I have 178 of. Okay. Let's go grab the Aetherite shard and the Chocobo quarter. Now, I'm gonna make this favored destination instead of Ralgar's Reach. Where's Ralgar's Reach again? Is in Ngashi? No. Gane? Where's Ralgar's Reach? Is it in Girabanya? Yeah, it's in Girabanya. In this case, maybe we don't get rid of it. Because I'm probably not going to come back here. And Ralgar's Reach is important because it's my fast travel point in the other side of the map. So we probably keep it. Waterfall City. I'm gonna be honest, that does not help. I know where it is, but I would not have known based on Waterfall City. Like, obviously I know now and I know what you're referring to, but like... You know, I find this very funny. She's just trying to have a nice conversation with, like, I don't know, her father, her boyfriend, whoever the fudge this is. I don't know who it is. A friend. Maybe it's just a friend. She's just trying to have a nice private conversation. And you just come along. Damn, you've come along and you've just shoved yourself right in a, like, right next to her. Like, look how close you are. You're up in her personal space. No respect. But she doesn't look like she cares though, so I guess it's okay. I guess it's fine. That's so funny. I don't know why it's funny. It just is. Cowabunga. Dang, that took more damage than expected. They offered you tea? There wasn't even any tea on the table though. There was no tea on the table. I guess it's we must dive into the water. Have no fears, but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Don't I have like the thing that means I don't need to hold my breath at all? Don't I have the like the thing though? Not execute this time. Wait, it said to follow him. What? It won't let me follow him! It literally won't let me. Control. Control space. How was I okay. Fine, whatever. Thank you, Jam, I appreciate it. I can mount onto here. But for reasons, I won't, you know? Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. I will say, it looks so pretty under here. He looks so out of breath. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You've come to the House of the Fierce. Okay. 2 Dark Knights. Equip this. Look how super cool I look. Oh yeah, so cool. So cool. I'm actually gonna leave that on. It's so cool to explain. See, when it first taught me, I thought I had to be on a mount to dive. So that's why I was on my mount, because I was like, if I be on my mount, then I can hold control and I can dive. But then it didn't let me do it, because it dismounted me, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I didn't even need to be mounted to begin with. I didn't even need to be mounted. Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, exactly. That was my understanding of it too. Okay, I will want this. That is such a huge increase for me. You're me, Millie, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we have the... You cannot just poop on me like that. You cannot just poop on me like that. He's like, I've done it before and I'll do it again. You're also not allowed to be on the back of my chair. Come on, come on. High five. We are honored to receive you if you would be so good as to follow me.
This is the House of the Fears. But there are so few of them.
Yep. Are we all killed?
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion.
Or do they?
Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are the stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Mm-hmm. Look at them all, they're so happy. All 5 of them.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause.
Yugiri!
But never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Also, the Aetherite is shattered and that's upsetting.
Yugiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
What's up, Akai? Welcome back. Peachy!
And let me see what you have! No!
Wee Peachy, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Congrats on being first, even though literally everyone else was here beforehand. You all suck. Sorry. Good morning to you, Peachy. How are you today?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright?
Yeah, Kai, I appreciate you anyway.
Concluded? Then you have found the young master.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Look, we're looking for you. It was a joke, Kai. It was a joke. I mean, that's why I said it.
All too familiar.
That's why I said it, Peachy.
My heart goes out to your people.
I didn't know you specifically had an Alexa, but I did say it to set off people's Alexas. You know what I mean? I'll do it again. Akai, what the fudge is that emote? What the fudge is that? What is that, Akai? What is that?
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me. But
Oh, this is some ammunition
we
that
needed
I
more
did
time
not
to
know I
rebuild,
had.
and more allies to stand with us against the Empire.
I already made Alexa play Despacito jokes. Now I can make more. I just got a notification, by the way, that someone gifted me a tier 1 sub to a streamer who I've literally never heard of before. Thanks, Twitch! I also have no idea who the gifter was either, so I just get gifted a sub from someone I don't know to someone I don't know. Isn't Twitch amazing with the community gift subs? It doesn't check to see who actually watches the channel. Sometimes it just gives it to fudging randoms. How does that work? Twitch, how does that work, huh? How's that happen? How's that happen? And then there's the Retsky emote.
So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone. And that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Here, here.
There.
Yugi,
Wait.
you must tell me of your search for our master.
He's dead. He's so dead.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion.
Because no one else to get to in that community aside from being wasted, they're trying to tell new potential people. No, see, I would agree with you. However, However, hear me out. The amount of times I've seen gift subs go to complete random people and not the people who are actively chatting, who do not have a sub, I don't believe you. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, just for scientific purposes. Just for scientific purposes, I'm gonna open the stream. I'm gonna mute it so you guys can't hear it or anything, and I'm not gonna say who it is. Yeah. Let's have a look in chat who is not subscribed. 1, 2, 3, 4 people aren't subscribed right now in chat. That's 5 people in chat who are not subscribed right now. Yeah, no, nonsense. Literally does not happen. They also have 16,000 followers, so I highly doubt that there is someone in that community who isn't subbed because they have 16,000 followers. And I'm not one of them. You got to give something to this person, you're not actively there. But like, do you follow them? Have you seen them before? Do you even know who they are? That's what I'm trying to get at, right? Like, not being active is one thing. And like, I would understand if Twitch gave subs to people who have at least like followed the community. Maybe they might not be there a lot, but if they're followed, I feel like that's a fair name to put on the list of people to give a gift sub to. One time. Okay, well, I can at least say with confidence I've never been to this person's stream. And that's nothing against the stream, I just have no fudging clue who they are. I'm sure they're fantastic, they have 16,000 followers, but like, who are you? Which really needs to fix its gift sub system. Because like, I mean, I will say this, as like, I don't gift a lot of gift subs. I don't know if people who do can like really like speak to it. Retsky, I don't know if you like agree. Oh my god, what is that emote? What the fudge? I was gonna ask you a question and you put that fudging emote in my chat? But Retsky, maybe you can shed some light on your own perspective. As someone who has gifted gift subs before, like, you know, 5 gift subs or 10 gift subs or however many, like multiple gift subs to the community at large, do you hate it when you see random names you've literally never seen? Like, don't you wish it would go to... That's a fudging lie. Like, don't you wish it would go to names you would at least recognize? Like... Anyway. AJ, should I stream more? Yes, next question. Hold on, I'll give you some motivation, okay? There we go, there's your motivation. Should target... Yeah, target regulars first. And then... I don't know whether I'd prefer to prioritize followers or people in the chat actively. Maybe it should like, maybe Twitch should track how often people like visit a certain stream and it like sends it to people who've been in the stream more regularly. I don't know. You hate it here? You literally, in my chat, out of nowhere, asked if you should stream more. What did you expect? What did you expect? You'll stream tomorrow. Wait a minute. Tomorrow is a weekend. I can watch your stream. Make sure I have Fall Guys download. Oh, okay. Well, I never said I'd actually actively be available. I might have plans tomorrow. However, if I don't, I will join.
It became clear that all hope of victory had gone. Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did. Until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace.
Ah, yes. The classic trope of he was injured and then disappeared and no one knows where he's been.
Until now.
Never mind.
For I have found
the other
Lord
classic
Hien,
trope, the
seen
until
and
now
spoken
trope.
with him on the Azim step.
Oh, boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say.
Let me guess. I can't be bothered fighting this fight anymore. We have lost. Give up.
If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head.
I mean, like, I wasn't entirely right. However, I wasn't entirely wrong. He literally said, if they don't want to fight, then I'll surrender. So I was half right. Do I get credit for half right? And yeah, essentially.
Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
Also, Kai, that's fudging weird, by the way. Your messages. Fudging whack.
Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
Exactly. It's dumb, but exactly.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly.
I also agree with her.
Go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Like, it's a tough situation. If you have an entire freaking country and all of its people and, like, none of them want to go to war, they've just given up. And they have no will to fight, and they've just accepted their lot. It is both really dumb and also really hard to fight that war for their freedom, because you're not going to have the people's support. You're probably going to have the people's, like, fear and hatred for, like, starting something and getting all of them in trouble and getting lives killed when literally none of them asked for it. Having said that, it is also really bad to just accept that they all want to suffer and be fudging, what's the word? Like, fudging captives under a fudging the rule of, like, an evil freaking dictator. So, like, what do you do in that situation? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't have a fudging clue. I'd know that it wouldn't be a moral, like, I know that they deserve better and they should not have such a horrible leader and should actually have someone better to rule them and they should be freed, etc., etc., etc. But, like, how do you get there?
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I.
Puppies.
But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day.
Hello?
Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Why do you want to be on my chair all of a sudden? You've never wanted to be on this chair before. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if you guys just saw the stupidity he did. Hey! You're not allowed on it. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. What are you doing? You go hum hum? You go hum hum? Hold on, chat. I'm gonna pick it. If he flies to my chair one more time, he's going in this cage. Because he's getting a little antsy because it's like nighttime for him. Days are getting darker again already, somehow. Summer, yeah, summer is finally leaving us. Doesn't make my room feel any colder though. I've had my aircon on 16 degrees. It is like a meter and a half away from me, 2 meters at max, right? On 16 degrees Celsius, blowing not even cold air. It's like meh air. It's not even cold. I don't even think the freaking cooler's working. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna freaking deal with that later. It's been on 16 this entire freaking afternoon. You know what it feels like in my room? Maybe 20, maybe 22. Maybe. Like, it's cool now, but it took fudging hours to get this cold. And it is not 16 in here. I am so mad at how this is not working. It worked for like a couple of days, and now it's just not. And it bugs the hell out. Antarctica! Okay, I'm back. It's been raining all day. Oh, that's so nice for you. It like drizzled a little the other day, and I got, of course, it was last weekend. I went shopping, right? It's like, we went to Aldi, which is maybe like 10 to 15 minutes walk from here, and it was fine. And of course, it's the middle of summer, so I didn't expect anything. I go there, get my shopping done, I leave the store, and it's raining. And I'm like, what do you mean it's raining? Now? I had to walk 15 minutes in the rain with no umbrella because, like, when the fudge did I expect it was going to be raining that day? Maybe I should have checked the weather, sure, but it's the middle of summer. Like, it's been like 30+ degrees every day, and the one day it's not. Don't you diddums me. I have a right to complain about the weather. I actually have no right to complain about the weather. Fudging Queensland is facing a goddamn cyclone. That's not a laughing matter, but like, I'm acknowledging that what's the word for it? It's not like hypocrisy, it's not irony, it's...
I'm gonna pet my bad dragon.
Hi Chibi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Chibi. Cyclone better not interrupt the racing. I know that several events have already been cancelled because of the cyclone. I think there was like a music concert or something that was going on. I couldn't tell you what it was. I don't pay attention because I don't care about music. There was a concert that was cancelled. Breaking news, am I right? It's next week. I think the cyclone... You know, I don't actually know. I don't pay close enough attention because it doesn't bother me. Couldn't tell you. I know it got delayed. It was meant to like hit already, but it's been delayed a couple of days. Which is so funny. The idea of a cyclone being late, it's just so funny to me. Like, that cyclone was scheduled to hit yesterday. It's not here yet. Yeah, it's already behind schedule. Literally. I'm grateful that I live in Victoria and we get like none of that. The only weather like events we really get. Also, did I say hi to you, Chibi? I feel like I said hi. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm distracted talking about cyclones and stuff. It's crazy. I hope you're doing well though. The only weather events we really get here in Victoria are bushfires and floods occasionally, but they're not usually too bad and they don't affect where I live. It's mostly the bushfires. And I guess we feel a couple of earthquakes, but I wouldn't really call them like massive weather events. I wouldn't even call them weather. It's environment. It's not really weather. It's an earthquake. I don't know. What do you define as the weather exactly? I don't know. Passed your third test that had a 50% fail rate? Fudge yes, Chibi! You're going. Wait, have all of your tests had a 50% fail rate? Or is it just the third test that did? You passed it, so it doesn't matter. I'm just like trying to like, what are the odds? What's the probability? Whatever they are, whatever the odds are, you're smashing them. Get those odds out of here. You don't need them. You don't need to worry about them. You're doing great. Final exam, I believe in you. And then once you're done that, you'll be certified, ready to go. To do your thing. I do not admit that I have forgotten what this is for, because that would be really mean and not good of me. I'm so happy for you, Chibi. I'm glad to hear that you're doing. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aether Right. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. Just the third test and exam have 50%. Your boss quit when it comes... Wait, what? Wait! Your boss quit? And you're immediately next in line provided you actually pass and you get certified? Ah. Okay, firstly, that's super cool. Good luck to you. That's gonna be amazing. Secondly, and maybe more importantly, Chibi, I'm so sorry you have to deal with the current government. I'm so sorry you have to fight an uphill battle to prevent diseases. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. $30 is not worth it for a fudging something that should be extinct. My God. It's all or none. I'm so sorry, and I wish you all the best with... Those are not odds! Those are not odds! Chibi, I wish you all the best for actually, like, you know, getting people to believe in the fudging power of vaccines and science, because, oh my God, we could not be at a darker time in our history. We could not be in a darker time in our history. I wish you the best of luck. I believe in you, and I believe you can do it, but like, it's also like, it's not about you, it's about the population, and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. That said, it's hardly irreversible. They have necessary materials. It'd be a challenge to repair it alone, but may help with my brother's help. If we could please repair this Aetheryte, that would be fantastic. I did not mean to pull out my stuff. Hi, Lace, what up? Ooh. I'm gonna be honest. Measles is, hold on. No, scratch the I'm gonna be honest part. That part's not relevant. Is measles one of those that like once you have it or you're vaccinated for it, like you're protected for life? Yeah, it's back. And you want to know why it's back? Just kidding, I don't need to explain it. We all know why it's back. It starts with an A, ends in axes, and there's a hyphen in the middle. Fudge those people, am I right? I did not! Get the fudge out of here with your fudging misinformation. You know you're the reason why these things spread, Retsky? Misinformation like you. Starts with A. I did say that. I did say that. However, I did also say it ends in axes. Hey, Johnny. I'm messing with you, Retsky. I know you get your vaccinations. I would love to know, I would love to think that everyone in my community gets their vaccines and does the right thing and does their research and doesn't believe in fake news and spread misinformation and actually can think for themselves and, you know, trust science. And if they don't trust things, they do their own research and they don't just stop looking at a single fudging paper that was published in a sea of a million that was literally freaking made full of lies just so he could sell his own vaccine at the freaking cost of everyone in society because money. Anyway, I'm glad we're all on the same page, chat. That makes me really happy. I don't want to go back to the 1850s. I don't want to go back to the 1950s either. That was bad for another reason. But like, you know, either way. Not that I've ever experienced those times, but I, at least, unlike other people, know my fudging history. And I know it was bad. Bird flu's a current fun one. And COVID again, if you believe it. I have had several of my friends get COVID, like, in the last, like, month or so. I mean, I know COVID never went away, but it seems to have had, like, another minor spike, and that's not good. Deep lung vape galaxy gas tuberculosis. Ah, yes, the good old Red Dead Redemption 2. Yep. Sorry. Does anyone remember the duck covering? I've not a clue, Jan. I'm so sorry. Not a clue. I'm snoozing these ads. Not now. Not now. A wooden desk will stop a thermonuclear bomb. Yeah, right. Everyone knows you need a refrigerator for that. Everyone knows you just need to squeeze yourself into a fridge and you'll be fine, okay? Wooden desk. Please. It's all the lead in the paint. You know, hypothetically speaking, if you were to surround yourself with lead, would you die to a nuke? Or would the lead poisoning kill you first? What you have to understand is it's not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. Lead poisoning takes time. Yeah, okay, but consider, Retsky, consider. Hear me out here. You may survive the initial blast, maybe you don't, I don't know, fudging science. But let's say, best case scenario, you do survive the initial blast, right? What kills you next? Is it the lead poisoning, or is it all the radiation around you that makes you not even be able to leave your lead surrounded shelter because if you step out, you will die from the radiation? Like, you know what I mean? Like, will the lead kill you before the radiation levels are like safe to venture into? Like that's the question here, you know? And we're ignoring the starvation and like lack of water because we're assuming that you're in a fridge, right? A lead fridge, obviously. Chibi, no, wait, no, Chibi, come back. There's probably asbestos in that too. Don't do it. Get back here. No, you're like getting hit by a bus. You would be in a lead-lined refrigerator full of lead, in a nuclear explosion, survive the nuclear blast, get blown away from the blast zone in your little fridge, like Indiana Jones was, roll down a hill, land in a road, in oncoming traffic of people leaving, and then the bus crashes into you as well. Because, I don't know, I'm trying to fit everything in one go really, really badly, but like, I'm trying. I believe that is correct. This may be wrong. Do not take my word for it. Do your own research. From memory, and again, I don't even know what my source of this was. It might have just been nonsense people posted online. I think the person not only witnessed both detonations, but he was actively like affected by both of them. Like he was within the radius of the nuclear fallout. I believe, but please fact check me on that. I will do that, but like not on stream. I can't be stuffed. I skipped a line. No, I didn't. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought he had him on the back foot. One moment we're pressing home our advantage, and next we're surrounded at his mercy. And then he stood before us as cornered prey, alone and unharmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. To live to 120? Yeah, of course he lived to 120. And that's not because it was Japanese. It's because the nuclear radiation mutated his cells, and so his cells developed the ability. They like mutated, and like the telomeres grew longer, and everyone knows telomeres are what causes you to like not live as long. So he just got more telomeres, and therefore he just lived longer. You know what I mean? I am making that up, by the way. Don't trust me on that one. He was in the blast phase of both. Yeah. See, that's what I thought, but I was like, I'm gonna like dump a ton of like perhapses and maybes and possiblies and don't trust me's, because like I don't want to be responsible for misinformation. I'll spread it, but I'll make it very clear I could be wrong. Tsutomu Yamaguchi. Did I just butcher his name? Yes. Did I even need to say it out loud? Absolutely not. But I did it. Thank you though, Jam. Having said that, everyone better fact check Jam too. I don't want to see you all taking his words on face value. Do your own research. Yeah, honestly, that would be such horrible luck for him. Like, could you imagine getting caught in a single... I can't even imagine being caught in a single nuke. I don't ever want to. Imagine getting caught in one, going, shoot, I have to move now because my home was destroyed. And then getting caught in a second. My God. I hope he sued the US government and won. You'll never believe the day I had. You'll never believe the 2 days I had at different times, completely unrelated to each other. One by one, my comrades charged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for time and then draw close, as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. They could, in fact, were about... Chibi, please. Please, Chibi. They could, in fact, were about the belief the day he had. Chibi, please. Proofread. They could, in fact, were about the belief. Ah. You hate Garlean armor? I think it's cool. It's stupid, but I think it's cool. It's like cool stupid. It's stupid cool. Proof mean nothing. Why do it to make sense? Ah! Bad Star Wars fanfiction. I mean, look, I said this before, like 2 years ago when I first played this game. But the very first scene you see the Garleans and you see their base and like it's nighttime so you see the stars, I straight up thought they were in another planet. I straight up thought they came from fudging outer space in their massive goddamn spaceships with their lasers flying down. Yeah, thought they're on the moon, thought they're on another planet. I was straight up like, this is Star Wars. And they called themselves the Empire too. They called themselves the Empire. I was like, this is Star Wars. They are stormtroopers. I'm glad we all had the same experience. I'm glad we all had it. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, you know? For breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why he did not desire obedience, he desired hate and men consumed by it. They do, and like, to be fair, I really do like that. And I know a lot of people don't. I think Kale is one example of someone who doesn't really like tech mixed with fantasy. Or at least specific types of things. Like, again, everyone's different. I think Kale doesn't like guns in fantasy, which is totally valid. Like, you think fantasy, you think swords, you think magic. You think, like, knives and blades and freaking, like, chainmail armor and, like, you think low-tech, high magic maybe, like, you think that sort of thing. So I can totally understand why people don't like guns and like freaking computers and freaking holograms and stuff like these guys seem to have. I don't know why the fudge they've got it. I mean, I can just like, it's funny too, because like on the one hand, I'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe the Garleans are just a super advanced like species that they've got the resources, they're conquerors, right? They've conquered so many different races and so many different like countries. They're probably like just gathered up all of the technological advances from every single one and just use it for their advantage. That would make sense, and like that's why I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, they're just a super advanced species, and like everyone else is like the underdog, low tech, trying to like fight for their freedoms. Love that. But then we still have things like link shells and airships and guns as well. So like, why are we still all using swords and knives and blades if we have guns and airships and cannons? How do both intertwine? How does? You love how you don't break one of your workers constantly saying they need help with something and like, can this wait till after you break? You're hiding the managers off, so you have to delivery walk all the way to talk to you. Oof, Akai. Big oof. Though, okay, this is gonna be really mean. To be fair, Akai. To be fair, maybe they can't differentiate between when you're on break and when you're not. Just saying, just saying. Magic can be a crutch. I disagree. And here's my reasoning for this, Redskin. Technology, the advancements of technology and the development of advanced computers, devices, the internet. We have all this stuff today in real life, which gives us the power to do literally anything at our fingertips. We have phones with the entire fudging database of like the fudging world in our pocket. No, hear me out. Let me finish. Could you not also consider that a crutch? Because we could be doing things the old manual ways. We could be going out and manually doing all sorts of stuff. We could be going to the library. We could be looking up books. We could be doing all sorts of research. We could be doing X, Y, and Z instead of just using the, by the way, fudging basically magic device in our pockets. It's basically fudging magic. Is that not a crutch in itself? I don't think so. Why would magic be any different? Why would magic be any less of a crutch than highly developed technology? Because, like, one hand, I know the ad starting soon. I'm sorry to everyone who's going to miss this. I am going to go on a fudging tangent, and I'm not going to stop here. You could make the argument that, oh, but we as a species have produced this technology, and we worked hard to get here. We had to develop it. We had to put in time and effort to improve our tech to make things better. You don't have to do that with magic. With magic, you can just access it. Number one, counter-argument number one, counterpoint. Did you fudging make your phone? Do you know how freaking CPU chips work? Do you know how LED lights work? Maybe you understand the basics of them, but did you fudging design them yourself? No! Shut the fudge up, you didn't! So you can't tell me it's not a crutch. And then number two, who's to say that magic wasn't also something developed? Someone didn't come along and just snap their fingers and suddenly cast a fireball out of nowhere. That had to be something that was taught to people. that someone had to eventually learn. At some point, ages ago, someone had to learn how to make the fireball spell, how to conjure flames, how to cause an explosion with it. And then they have to teach it to every single thaumaturge that wants to learn how to cast a fireball. Sorcerers have an innate ability to cast magic and to do things, sure, but do they inherently know how to use it to their most effective and best, to the best degree possible? Does someone know? Sure, a sorcerer might know how to conjure a fly and cause a blast, but they don't know how to like immediately and instinctively know exactly where they want it to appear right off the bat, the range at which they want it to cause, the size of the explosion, how to not like put in too much power, how to use too little power. Sorcerers just have an innate ability to use magic, to cast it. They don't need to study it. They have an innate ability to do it. But that doesn't mean they don't have to learn how to use it effectively, right? That doesn't mean that they don't need to learn how to make the most out of it, to use their tactical awareness and situational awareness and strategical awareness to know how to use it at the best situations. They still need to learn. You can't just chuck some random sorcerer who's like 5 years old into combat and expect to know them to have the same ability to cast their spells at the highest degree as a fudging master level 20 sorcerer who's been doing this for years. That's the point I'm making. Yes, magic is something that like is inherent and innate to a lot of people in these fantasy lands, but they don't just suddenly know how to use it to the best degree possible without any sort of training. You're like, hey, cutscenes, like, and the rant as well. Like, do you see what I mean, Resky? It's not a crutch just because, oh, it's innate and everyone can do it. No, we're not on the Garlean rant. We're on the is technology and magic a crutch rant, which started about 4 minutes ago and is still going because I have to prove a point and Resky's not listening to me. As to the fudge I did electronics in high school, A, okay, I used a bad example. B, not everyone did. So now you're trying to tell me that if you didn't do electronics in high school and you don't know how electronics work, using a phone is a crutch. And C, okay, fine. Maybe electronics is a bad example for you. What if I was to turn around and say, I can't think of, no, you know, I'm going to jump to your next point. Are you saying convenience won't hamper progress? I need to think about this one. Whether it hampers progress to some degree, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I don't know how technological progress has been like analyzed over the years, whether we do more progress or less progress depending on how convenient things are. What I can tell you is that it doesn't stop progress. Because if convenience hampered progress, actually this is my argument. If convenience, I agree, Chibi. If convenience hampered progress, we would not have seen the absolutely massive, incredible leap in technological advances we have seen in the past 100 years in human society. Because when was it, like in the 1800s or so? Maybe the 18 to 1900s? 1700s? Whenever the fudge factories started coming to existence, right? The emergence of factories and production from these factories was, I know we're not talking human history, but it's the only analogy we have, so I will use that as the basis of my arguments. That is how debates go. You refer to fudging evidence to make your points, okay? So I'm going to make my points with the evidence we have at our disposal. Factories, massive jump in convenience, which spurred on higher production, which spurred on I just skipped the fudging chat, which spurred on higher production, which spurred on greater advances in technology and convenience to people, which therefore led to more technological advances, which eventually came to electronics and the electricity and the light bulb and all that sort of stuff, which came into more electronics, which we now have the fudging internet. So I think someone just left the party. So fair, so fair. We have the internet. You're going to bed. Sure thing, Jan. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate you. Sorry about the rants. I hope you're doing well. Get some good sleep. We have the internet now. In the past, like, 100 or 200 years, we've gone from factories to the fudging internet, right? That is the biggest leap in convenience that has ever been seen in human history. And also the greatest fudging leap in technological advances that we've ever had. I don't think convenience does a fudging single thing against our progress. And it wouldn't do a single thing against these guys' progress here, either. Because if things are more convenient, that just gives them more time to do all the other hard work rather than dealing with the fudging basics If the basics take fudging ages to get things done, you're not going to make much progress. But the moment something becomes convenient to do, then they can make a lot of progress. They can't because they make progress. But them conquering made things more convenient for them because they had so many more people in their freaking empire to then help them progress further. It's a fudging loop. It's a feedback loop. What is everyone else doing, relying on magic solely? No, not really. They've got freaking airships. They have guns. You know what the guns and the airships are powered by? Magic. They're still using it as a tool, like everything else is a tool. They're using their magical tools and their other experience in other areas to still make tech. They're still doing it. They're a small backwater kingdom because they've been fighting the Garleans this whole time and putting more of their fudging efforts and technology into a war so they can freaking save themselves from being killed. That's what causes technology to I want to say stagnate, because wars can also be a massive like boost in technology as well as you're making tech and powerful weapons to fight back in those wars, and so you get technological advances in those ways. But you also sacrifice technological advances in other areas because all of the advances are going towards the war effort and not other things like society and civics and all that other research. Anyway, back to every other message in this freaking conversation. How many kids have to rely on their phone calculators because it can't do basic addition? Yeah, look. I just chalk that up to bad education. That's just bad education. That's just schools not teaching properly, and then the kids just going, oh, I can just rely on my calculator because it's getting too hard. And then the kicker is the schools then not following up on that and going, hey, no, we won't let this happen. They don't follow up. They're just like, yeah, whatever, they'll use their calculators, it's fine. And that's the issue there, is they stop them. Using a car as a crutch because you can't walk 100 kilometers. No, that's Retsky. Retsky's saying it's a crutch. I'm saying it's not a crutch. I'm saying it's a useful tool and we need to use it. Hey, Johnny's trying to lawyer us on Magic Tech in 14. I mean, yeah. You're talking about the Garleans, they didn't have numbers of progress. I didn't know where to start Fire Hand, haven't you had the Spark Rock for that? Wait, I'm confused now, Retsky. I'm sorry. You've lost me now. What if I told you everything is spewing is easily destroyed by law later on? No. So, what I'm saying, Chibi, what I'm saying is I'm trying to use, like... I'm trying to argue from a point of, like, in general, what Retsky's saying with things being a crutch hampers progress. I'm saying that's not true based on everything in human history. And then trying to tie it in with my understanding of the game currently, but that's not the focus. I'm probably wrong there, and you're telling me I'm wrong, and that's fine. I will admit that that is incorrect, and I apologize for being wrong. However, the part about human history and things being a crutch because they're convenient and hampering technology advances, that's all incorrect. That's all wrong. That's all nonsense. The Garlean Empire was weak early on before they started developing magic tech. Okay, I don't know enough to say about that. Sounds about right, maybe. Possibly. Could be very correct. Do I know? Not a clue. I don't know anything. Chibi also told me I don't know anything. So it's like a double not knowing anything, you know? But my point being, in a world where magic is a staple of existence, technology would develop differently as magic would make things easier. Yeah, no, definitely would develop differently. 100% I'm not denying that. 100%. I just think it's too much of a broad sweeping blanket statement to say, oh, because you have magic and you can rely on magic, that you won't make any tech progress. Like, that's not true. You'd make a lot of tech progress. Sure, you are correct in that, like, there'd be some things like diseases. Why would you learn about diseases if magic goes away? But I don't know if that's entirely accurate either. It might stop you from it. Why is Wizards and Harry Potter so inept? Because fudging J.K. Rowling is a fudging trash author and can't fudging think anything through to save her life. I don't think we should be. I don't think we should be using fudging Harry Potter as a basis for anything. To be honest, I do see your point though. I just don't agree with it. You know what I mean? But I do see where you're coming from. And like, again, you're right. Because you have magic, you would not look into as many things and you would just use magic as your solution for a lot of things. But also in a lot of ways, is that necessarily a problem? Because if you can, because like, let's talk about real life again, right? Technological advances have always been made based on what the population currently requires. What problems are there in society that need to be solved? Technology, then the research happens, and then you solve those problems with that research and the technology, and that's how you get progress. Based on the problems that need solving. Problems that don't need solving, if there are no problems that need solving, nothing's going to be researched in those areas, right? So if you've got magic, that's just it's just simply another example of what these are the things that magic can do. We don't have problems, therefore we don't need to solve them. Your focus goes in other areas that do need solutions, right? This is why there are no doctors in D&D and no one has things wrong with them because cure disease as well. Yeah, no, exactly, and you're both correct in that case, right? Both Retsky and Chibi, like, you're both correct there. But I guess my point is that an issue? Do you really need to do the technological advancements to find out how to cure diseases using science and do all that research if you have cured disease? If you've got that, why does it even matter? I'd argue that it would actually be a waste of your technological resources and your scientific community to spend time trying to study how to solve a problem that already has a solution. If you can just cure a disease with cure disease, do you really need to find another way to cure it? Sure, you can. It's still important to understand what the disease does to people and the effect it has on them, so you can work out how lethal it is or how dangerous it is if a disease spread, or if it got out of hand, or what it could do to someone who has the disease and how much of a priority it is to get them cured. But you don't need to research the cure. You have it. It works. It is accessible. It is you know, you don't need to do the work on that. Fudging lawyers? Don't you fudging lawyer me! My argument is sound. That is a solid argument. Sure, if cure disease was fudging rare and you had to pay 2,000 gold to do it, and you had to travel to some far off country to fudging find someone who knew the spell, then put your research into that. But it's a fudging, like, what, 3rd level spell, if that? It's available in fudging every goddamn freaking major settlement. You know what else is available in every major settlement that you'd need some sort of, I don't know, degree or understanding to be? A doctor! Cure disease is more accessible than a fudging trained doctor would be. Shut the fudge up! Yeah, not every backwater village has a priest, but even less would have trained medical professionals. So, like, take the cure disease! Take it! It's better! But having said that, I do love the idea of people who have mutations where they're immune to magic, because it gives an excuse for other scientific developments to be made. That's super cool from a lore perspective, and it covers everything that, like, you have a concern with about magic hindering people. You've introduced a way to be like, actually, hey, magic can't hinder progression because these people aren't affected by it, so we need other solutions. And that's a fantastic solution to what you don't like about magic. And it works, and it's wonderful, and I love it for you. I love it for me. That's a cool idea, you know? You'd pay good money to hit us development to a scream match in BC. There's no scream match. I just overwanted logic until it doesn't get explored. It says, okay, bud, you win. You know, I would be offended, but I'm actually not offended by the fact that I win through logic. That's sort of what I'm going with. So I'll take that, thank you. Barbers were not trained medical professionals. Okay, true. True, you're right, Retsky. However, you know what they were trained with? The ability to use fudging tools. They could use scissors. They could cut, they could sew. They knew how to stitch wounds. That's still somewhat of training that, like, a lot of people don't have. However, I do agree with you. Barbers in D&D would be so freaking frequent, and you raise a good point. Why don't we see barbers who can also stitch up wounds in backwater villages? Every backwater village is going to have a barber, right? People need to get their hair cut. Or do they just do it themselves? Do they just do it themselves? I don't know. Do people cut their own hair in D&D, or is there like a town barber? And if there's a town barber, they should be able to stitch up simple wounds. I like that change. I like it. You know how to clean the wound. I'm a doctor now. I'm not saying it makes you a doctor. I'm saying that it gave them the ability to do a little more than the average person. Right? If you have a tiny little scratch if you're bleeding, if you have a bit of a wound in D&D, you can go to a barber and have them stitch up your wound. And that will be more accessible and cheaper than going to a priest which may not exist. Yes. However, a priest that can cure diseases is going to be better than the barber because they can't cure a disease. Or use the sharp. No, exactly. And they've been around forever, but like the point was that because they do a lot of cutting and they use the tools a lot and they're very proficient with them, it's easier for them to do it. And people would trust them and did trust them more to help with their wounds than doing it themselves. So like, even though there was no real expertise needed, they were trusted more than the average person, they were used more than the average person, and they did their job. So like, doctors may be cheaper than priests. That would probably depend on a lot of factors, you're right. However, yeah, peasants can't afford the donations to church, exactly. You'd be right there, but that would also depend on numerous factors. Say, like, for example, what the type of church is. Maybe the church is okay with curing people for free for multiple reasons. One, maybe it's that actual belief that they believe they need to help out the needy and they don't actually have any ulterior motive. Secondly, they might help people out for free in the expectation that they would trust and like the church more, be more likely to go to church, pray to their gods, to be thankful for the fact that their priests do such a good job helping the community, and then therefore be more devout, bring in more followers, bring in more donations that way. And also use them as armies, because they are fudging religious zealots at that point, right? Like, there are other reasons that would cause priests to be more or less expensive than a trained doctor in a certain area. But what we can guarantee for certain is that a trained doctor does need to be trained, does need experience, and they would do it as a profession, as a job that need to get paid for it, whereas a priest is a service to the community. Unless you're trying to say that doctors are subsidized and paid by the local government of a town, in which case that would be a different story, because then the peasants would get it for free, but it would be paid back through taxes and stuff, and they would have government support for doing so, which would make it more expensive, and that would be more like a government policy rather than the fact that doctors themselves are actually just cheaper. They're cheaper for a reason because they're like actually supported, rather than the fact that, oh, they're just more accessible and cheap, if that makes sense. But again, maybe that could be like a worldwide thing that like most of the world does policy. My point is it's more complicated. Like, you're right, and it could go either way, but it's more complicated than just saying, oh, doctors would be more accessible, priests would be more accessible. Like, there's a lot of nuance to it. That doesn't make too much sense because according to all members today, Chibi is so dumb. I'd like everyone in chat to know it's been 20 minutes on this topic. I've been keeping an eye on my stream time. It has been 20 minutes of discussion about fudging technological advances compared to magic. You felt like it's 40? All I'm gonna say is, and I've mentioned this in the Discord, I've been thinking of doing video essay style videos for YouTube where I dive deep into topics like this, where I just pick something and I just go and talk about things. And this is the reason why I've been thinking of doing that. Fudging, I just had fun. I hope everyone else had fun too. Maybe Chibi didn't, I apologize. Maybe Reski didn't either. Maybe Reski felt like he was whacking his head against a brick fudging wall. But I had fun, and I'm the streamer. No, I literally like fudging for 20 minutes. I was ranting about this, no script, no preparation, just off the top of my fudging head. Imagine what I could do with research and thinking of things in advance. It'd be crazy. But you're right, we should go back to the game now. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families for breaking spirits. Only did I come to understand why he did not desire obedience, he desired hate and men consumed by it. Like telling a DM how to handle magic in his world. I wasn't telling you how to handle magic. I was having a conversation being like, oh my god, this is such a cool thing. There'd be so much to it. It could go either way. I was fudging, what's the word when you're like brainstorming? I was brainstorming with you. I wasn't trying to tell you how it should be done. I'm sorry, I just got very excited. I got very into it. Yeah, at this point, this is where Redsky goes, okay, that's it, Lilith, you're dying again, a second time. I don't care that I brought you back and the first time was a mistake. This time I'm killing you for real, and then I cry. When all our I read Beast. When all our best lay dead and broken, he left, muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Is that the sword that Yotsuyu? What the fudge is her name? Yorinobu's from fudging Cyberpunk. Is that the sword that Yotsuyu took? Is that same one? Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He's said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. Every time you start loitering, the rest of the party takes 1d6 psychic damage. In my defense, in my fudging defense, for the entire time I was in Retsky's game as a player, I only maybe rule lawyered like twice. And in my secondary defense, those rules lawyering moments were not me going, actually, I think it's like this. It was more so like, oh, is this not how it works? Can you explain it? I'm confused. And then it'd be explained and I'd be like, okay, cool, thanks. Retsky, please back me up here. Has rolled a 4. It's okay, just 4 psychic damage. It's fine. It's nothing. It's fine. It's fine. That's like average. That's like the mid roll. It's okay. It's all like fudge. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords. No, I'm done. What are you talking? No, I'm done. Shut the fudge up. I've been doing this cutscene. You shut your mouth. I finished. Anyway, I'm taking that entire 20 minutes and just uploading as a separate YouTube video. Thanks. No, we all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. The strong become the heroes of the tale. We are not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. You deserve a cut? Sure. I'll give you a 50% cut of the fudging $0 I'll earn. You're welcome. You think I'll get money? Oh, hey, it's a friend request from the person. And hold on. Assigned friend group. There we go. Now I'll remember who they are. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I can see that may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Xeno soon put paid to that with the aid of Yotsuyu and the secrets she sold. Friends list isn't the count right, just tunes, correct. That is correct, Retsky. I'm pretty sure most things in this game are character-wide, which I usually despise in MMOs. I come from WoW where most things are account-wide, and I'm ever so grateful because WoW is very alt-friendly. Most other MMOs are not. They are character-wide, and I hate it. However, I accept this in Final Fantasy because A, they still have account-wide mounts and all the microtransactions are mostly account-wide, and all of your rewards you earn from Twitch drops and like other things are also mostly account-wide. However, again, another reason I accept this in Final Fantasy is because you are encouraged in this game to just use a single character. Everything can be done on one character. You can do every class in one character. The only thing you can't do on one character is play different like races and genders, specifically because obviously it is very inherently tied to your character's identity, and like that would make sense to not just be able to change them at will. But having said that, again, I agree social aspects like a friends list should be account wide. I don't know why they're ever character wide in any game, any MMO. Like if I have someone who I play a lot with on character A, if I swap over to character B to do stuff, I don't want to suddenly like have absolutely no option to talk to them. Like what? That doesn't make sense. I mean, like if you want to give players the option to make character only friends, sure. But have friends be account wide by default with the option to add as a character friend instead, right? And exactly that too. You have the RP community who literally they'll swap between 15 different fudging characters for role playing. Have account wide social features for that. Like that is the major point, right? Just do it. I don't understand why you don't. I really don't. In fact, most MMOs, again, I don't understand why everything has to be character bound and not account bound. It doesn't make sense, especially when each character is tied to one class. Like, you want me to redo everything on every other character just so I can experience different classes and playstyles? It makes no sense and it's stupid. And nothing bugs me about this more than having to fudging make a new character in a game like ESO or Star Wars The Old Republic, where you pick one character at the fudging start, you spend hundreds of hours playing that character, you realize, maybe I want to try a different character, but you feel stuck in it because it's a fudging MMO that is several thousands of hours worth of freaking progress and leveling and collecting gear and grinding for loot and weapons and freaking sky shards and ESO and unlocking everything on the map and all the treasures and all the loot and all the hidden little objectives and every single fudging side quest and storyline and companion, and you want to try a different class? Go fudge yourself, they say, start from scratch. Or spend microtransactions in our store to unlock it quicker. Fudge you! Oh. Hi Kai. You missed so much ranting. So much ranting. You're so lucky. Classes and races are the same thing. Interesting. I don't know if I'd be happy with that. Another rant. Another 3. I ranted. Well, okay, 2. One that became a second one, which became a third one, and then a separate fourth one. It's like 1 to 4. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Xeno seemed put paid to that with the 8-bit suit. I read that beforehand. But yeah, no, I like the idea of fudging. If you have races tied to your classes, you can do more like stuff with the story. You have more control, right? You could do something very creative as like a writer, as like the developers of the game. You could do something very creative with such like forced links. Every class or character or race would have a backstory that is associated with them. You could lean more into that and the character's certain experiences because you won't have to account for all the different permutations of player combinations, right? Yeah, lore-wise it's tied to religion. Yeah, like you could do some like cool lore stuff with that, knowing every single character that chooses a class or chooses a race is going to be the same, and you could really build that into a character story. You could really like hype up events, and everyone would feel like they have that connection to the story of the game because it's a lot easier to control than if you have so many possible combinations that players can pick from, right? However, as a player, I'm kind of like, what if I want to play that race but I hate the class? What if I want to play that class, but I hate the race? I'd feel stuck. I'd feel like, well, I want to play a really cool mage, but humans are boring and I want to play a goblin. But if I want to play a goblin, it's like, great, I have to play a hunter? I don't like hunters. Obviously, I'm picking examples. I have no idea what each class and whatever are tied to, but like, it would suck as a player to be limited like that. But for story reasons, it could be so freaking appealing. And it sounds like it could be so cool if done right. It would just sort of hurt me. Meanwhile, I do hope you've taken this opportunity to rest and recover. Why is the small warrior of light there staring into the void like she's talking to people beyond our comprehension? Does she not know it's been months of her standing there? She hasn't eaten or drank. She hasn't moved. I don't even know if she's breathing. She's just... Why is he standing there? Menacingly. I love you guys. You listen to my fudging nonsense. Why do you do it? I appreciate you, but why do you do it? Am I just that entertaining? No. Why are you here? Well, you spoke with one of the survivors of the massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand its true nature. No! Wait, what was it? Because hostile. Hey, Chibi, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. But you have to promise me you won't do it, okay? Okay. The secret is... if you hover your mouse over the top right-hand side of your screen, or if you're on a fudging Mac and using Safari, the top left side of the screen has a little red X to close the tab. Alternatively, if you don't like using the mouse, you can do this very super secret keyboard combination called Alt F4. It's very rare. Not many people know it. Oh, don't you know, Retsky? The fudging, you've never seen a Mac browser in your life.
I am a duck!
Chibi, I swear to God. No, Retsky, Mac browsers and folders and like every single fudging application on a Mac computer The fudging close, minimize, and full screen buttons are on the top left side of the fudging window. The top fudging left, look it up. Look it up. It's disgusting. They were trying to be so fudging different, but what's the point? What's the point? Everything's opposite of Mac. Macs are fudging stupid. I refuse to use one. Absolutely refuse. Also because they suck in general. Like, okay, yes, I can understand the UI design might look very appealing to people. It's got that very modern minimalist design that some people might really enjoy. I don't quite mind it from a visual UI aesthetic. However, everything else sucks. The apps, okay, no, actually productivity apps on Mac are really good, especially like creative apps. The Mac, Apple does creative apps right. I will say that. Apple does creative apps right. But fudging everything else, get the fudge out of here. Kick them out. Fudging, go die in a hole. That's it. If you're not a creative and you're not using a Mac for all your creative great apps that they've got on offer, I'm so sorry for your loss. You've had a good, yeah, exactly. Like they have some of the best programs for creative types, and granted, it's a double-edged sword because Macs have fantastic apps, but Windows has better variety, and so you can really like be more customizable. However, the question is, do you want that variety or customization, or do you really just want the app that does everything better? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hardware, I don't know enough about the hardware except to say that I can customize my PC, but I can't customize a Mac, so I don't give a fudge what hardware a Mac has. I can't do anything with it. Yes, another rant! Maybe I should just end stream on the head chat. It's 9:20. We should, like, what if I end the stream, there'll be no more rants, right? If I end the stream, no more rants. It's a win-win. As well, you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, you must first understand his true nature. You really want to play Diablo? We should probably, again, we should probably work out a time to like actually like, I can put aside 1 day a week. I can figure it out. You've made half a quest of progress in an hour. It's to make up for the fact that I made so much progress at the start of stream because no one was chatting. It's funny, when no one's here, I make a butt ton of progress. You guys come in wanting to see me do questing, you fudging drag me down. Thank you, Retsky. I know Retsky's got my back this time. I did so much. Noted I'm leaving. No, come back. Unfollows Akai, don't, please, Akai, please. Chibi already did that and it destroyed me. I feel so upset, defeated. I can't believe you did that, Chibi. I'm still upset. I see Alan Megan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so perhaps given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of the Doom Rebellion. You did that when you first met me? What do you mean you did? No, Akai. Chibi did follow me when he first met me. He just unfollowed and Oh, okay, no, you mean you refollow? Did you really refollow? Oh, fudge, I don't remember, Akai. I don't remember. Akai, what's your followage? 4 years, 9 months. Okay, so about 4 years, 10 months then. 11, maybe. Yours off by a few months. Weird, you're not following. Chibi, I swear to God. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can give up. I can just give up. Just finish it right now. Just end it all. Press the stop streaming button. And then go back to my monotonous, boring life off stream. And you guys will never hear from me again. I could do that. It's hilarious that Akai's been following for longer. Longer than who? Oh shoot, Akai's been following longer than you? See, here's the thing, right, Retsky? I actually genuinely don't know whether you have been following me longer or whether Akai's been following me longer. Because you have both started following me about the same time, as we can see from the followages, right? But I actually don't know who was first, because you've both fudging unfollowed and refollowed. And you won't give me Akai. I've known you for 5 years now. If you want to be a fudging mod, we can chat. We can talk. We can talk. You've never expressed interest in modding with me before. Like, what? You're gonna ambush me with this live on stream to make me look bad? To make me look bad? You're gonna do that? Can't believe you. Why must this be a discussion? You did ask me? When? I'm a fudging do a search right now. I'm searching mod. When have you said you want to be mod? Let's oh. You haven't. You haven't. That's interesting. You haven't, Akai. That's so funny. It's so funny. Compromise. Half a decade in the dialogue box options. What a scam. Wait, what? It wasn't a VC. Oh, was it in a VC? Well, it must have been fudging ages ago, Akai. We were playing Destiny. Then it was ages ago. It was ages ago at that point, and I either A, didn't know you well enough, or B, you weren't around long enough, and I was like, I'll give you VIP, but like, people don't know you, or something. I don't fudging know. Half a decade in the dialogue box options? What? I'm confused. I'm confused, Chibi. I hate how you phrase it as half a decade. When did I say half a decade? Oh, because I said 5 years. The 20th of a century? Guys, I met you guys like a 20th of a century ago. Calm down. Retsky, why are we yelling at Retsky? Why are we yelling at Retsky? What's going on? Oh man. We have few in our enemies, Legion, reawaken they are strong, yet with your help I believe there's little we cannot achieve. I hope the depth of our predicament has shaken your commitment. I really, not so long as victory will be ours. You're laughing. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, I'm so sad that like everything super cool either happens like at the beginning of a stream when I've like just started and no one's like around, or like at the very end of a stream when I'm exhausted and I don't know what the fudge is going on, and then this is happening. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I'm like, if we could like spread this so I'm not like fudging drained. I'm giving you the funny green sword. Shut the fudge up, Akai. I'm not just gonna give you the funny green sword just because you fudging asked me to. We need to discuss this. We need a discussion. Okay, that's... Why? Okay, the joke is clearly like, the joke is failing and that bothers the hell out of me. But, do not quote the ancient text at me. You were there when it was written, yeah? 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 At 200th of a millennia? Anyway. The joke was that I was gonna be all like, you don't just get to ask for the sword and expect me to give it to you. But like, I was like, I pressed the mod button on my bot and it wasn't working, so I did it again and it wasn't working. At that point, I was just like, I give up. I give up. You must ascend. You did not try. Redsky, you can't mod and unmod people as a mod. Shaking my head. You know, I could do a secret command. I could do a secret command that actually is an unmod command, which the bot will then run when it recognizes it, and the bot... Actually, no, I don't think the bot's able to mod people either. Is it? I don't even know. Retsky just sent a fudging message in the Discord asking me for more power because Retsky wanted to unmod a Kai. You can unmod yourself, but that's it. That's unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate for you. You can unmod yourself by tapping unmod your name. Yeah, exactly. That's what Resky wants to do. Probably. Resky being that. You're not even a mod yet? What are you talking about? Yeah, Kai, refresh your page. You've been a mod for like fudging like 2 minutes. You've been a mod for 2 whole minutes, Kai. Oh, Akai. It still shows you as VIP. Yeah, refresh your page. You've been a mod for 2 minutes. Like, we all saw it happen. Chibi even like yelled out, green sword, green sword, green sword. Chibi saw it. Everyone here saw it but you. Oh my god. This is why I was explaining like, oh, the joke was I was gonna like make you a mod, but I did mod it anyway, and that was the joke. You were modded at that point. You were literally a mod already. It doesn't show it. Fudging, too bad. You actually still see VIP? Well, Chibi, refresh as well. Shut the fudge up. All of you refresh. Akai's now mod, okay? Akai, that means you're also gonna get Discord mod privileges, unless you don't want them. We can discuss those too. Ritsky doesn't want them because he doesn't ever want to mod a Discord community ever again, and I don't blame him. Yeah, no, I just said you don't want them. Fudge Discord, yippee. Okay. It is like 9:30 now though, and rather than picking up another quest I'm not gonna get any progress on or finish at all because it's fudging 9:30 and I'm just gonna talk through the fudging night. You're important! Don't act fudging surprised, Akai! You fudging talk every day, what do you mean you're important? Get the fudge out of here without self-doubt. What did I tell you about self-doubt, Akai? What did I say about self-doubt? What did I say about your self-confidence? Do better. Do fudging better. God. Anyway. Any hoozle. 267. That's pretty good for like eye level, right? I think that's pretty good. I think we're gonna find someone to raid though because my throat absolutely fudging hurts from me yelling all night. Shock horror. Less than an excuse for you to do your job. You literally... Whatever. Whatever. They were streaming earlier. No, I did see that. They are in fact still streaming because I have been like lurking in their channel the whole time. So, let's see if there's anyone else I want to raid instead though, but I think you're right. I think we're just going to raid Turbo. Yep, it's Turbo raiding hours, chat. Turbo's playing Final Fantasy X. And if you guys don't know Turbo, Turbo is an absolutely... Oh my god, I cannot spell their name. Turbo is a fantastic streamer friend of ours. We're going to go say hi to her. She needs all the love and support, not for any particular reason, just because she's a friend. And I say that to all of my friends. It did, because there were too many Final Fantasies, and I know they were playing 7 beforehand. So I thought they were playing 7, and I was like, wait, no, they actually finished 7. So... I am a duck! Hi, oh my god, what a name. Hydra, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in, thank you for dropping by. Hello Hydra, how are you? You've caught us right as we're ending stream, I'm so sorry, but it was nice to see you. Oh my god, I just realized the CEO of Maze Bank West. That took me too long. You need your help with oh boy, okay, here we go. We'll entertain your pleas, but no promises. Also, we are not going to commit any heinous crimes in San Andreas. No, San Andreas? Fudge, what's the fudging GTA city? I'm silly. You're logging into Final Fantasy Online, but it says something. What does it say? What does it say? Because my brain immediately has just gone like, if the server's congested, it's probably just like a wait type of thing. But if it's not congested, I probably can't help you. I'm so new to this game. I've seen like one error message in my entire time here. And it was because the servers were just offline for maintenance. Anyway. Wait, Retsky, what do you mean Akai needs to share her blackmail material? Akai has no blackmail material on me, right, Akai? Right? Akai? Right? Anyway. We're gonna go raid Turbo because my brain is literally shutting down. Hydra, I don't know if I'll be able to help, but like I can keep monitoring chat after the stream ends if you want to send what your like message is and I can like respond. So I won't disappear on you if you wanted to still ask your question. But we are gonna go raid Turbo, so I'm not just here staring at a blank screen for freaking 4 years because I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone go say hi to Turbo. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for letting me literally rant at you for half an hour straight. Oh, you were changing connections. Oh, I have no idea how to help with that, Hydra. my brain immediately goes to like, what does Google say? And if Google doesn't help, contact support. Because I've never seen that before and I have no idea why. Sorry, Hydra. I hope you get the solution fixed. Problem. I hope it gets fixed for you. Best of luck. For everyone else though, does the mean account got banned? I don't necessarily think so. I have no idea. It might be something to ask support or like Google or something. I genuinely do not know. Goes to Hydra Turbo though, everyone. Thanks all for being here. I appreciate you all for hanging out. Go have yourselves a fantastic rest of your night. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I forgot to mention this beforehand because I actually forgot about it. I am doing family things tomorrow because family things. I just said that. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be streaming again Sunday. Yeah, definitely look into it, Hydra. Google, contact support, do what you can, because that would really suck. It would suck. Okay. Bye, everyone. Appreciate you for being here. Goodbye, don't die. I'll cry, and I'll blame it on Akai because she's a mod now, and I can do that, even though I did it beforehand. Bye!